Socialists! Welcome back to our channel. 恭喜恭喜恭喜你 恭喜恭喜恭喜你 Yes, hi everybody. Today is such a special day in a very special episode as well. As you can see from our backgrounds, we are celebrating Chinese New Year here in Malaysia, which also so happens to fall on Valentine's Day when this video goes up. So we wanted to do something very, very special and also something different for you guys today. And Carol, do you want to tell them what we're doing today?
Well, first of all, I'm going to say happy Valentine's, but no, Chinese New Year first. So happy Chinese New Year to everyone who's celebrating. Happy Year of the Ox, Year of the New, apparently. And happy Valentine's in 2 days. So even if you're loveless like me, celebrate the love of your family and friends. There you go. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Much love to give to Carol, and you can see from our backgrounds is a bit different. We have our Chinese zodiacs here as well. Woo!
Oh yeah. So it seems like the dragons are gonna kill me. Like what the heck, Angie? I heard you're gonna roast the rabbit.
Roast.
Kind of sad. Okay. Anyway, so today, as you can see, we look a bit like, what's the word? Made up today.
Presentable.
We decided, there you go. We decided, it's a long weekend and it's a dual holiday weekend, dual celebration weekend. So we wanted to celebrate and not work out, but take it differently this time. So I think you guys have been seeing some trends online. Actually, it started last year. It's called Mukbang, where basically they feature a dish and they eat it right in front of you. So today, because it is the Chinese New Year special / Valentine's Day special, we are featuring the golden butter cereal chicken from KFC. I'm sorry, golden cereal. I really don't know how. Golden butter cereal chicken. There you go. So it's a what do you call this? It's a Chinese New Year special. I think it's a limited edition. Then I think Angie also has like whipped potato and coleslaw. So we will be mukbanging it. And as Angie has not forced me to, she says like, since you're in Malaysia, you need to use your hands. And I'm like, no.
Yes, the point of eating KFC is you gotta eat it with your hands and then like all
so
of the oils and the flavor off of your cuticles and your fingers after.
So hygienic. Like that's so nice to say during a pandemic, Angie.
We are all.
But don't worry. We have. I have sanitized myself. Maybe if Green Cross isopropyl alcohol wants to sponsor, this is my go-to alcohol. Straight from the Philippines. So I've sanitized and I'm ready to use my hands.
Oh my gosh, I also have Green Cross, but it's a different one. But I don't want to stand up and show you guys what I'm wearing. So.
But yeah, so today, other than of course eating, of course we're gonna go straight to what the topic is all about as well. Today we are talking about Facebook Blueprint. Angie, have you had any experiences with Facebook Blueprint?
Yes. So as with someone or people like us who work in agency or even in social media, Facebook Blueprint has been one of the go-to topics or courses that we have to go through as part of our work. So today we will go through with you guys. Before we actually go through with you guys, I'm just gonna share what we used to do with Facebook Blueprints in our previous work. Normally, if you want to join the company and you want to be regularized, part of your KPI is to be Blueprint certified. And this is very, very important, especially if you are, let's say, a brand or someone who works in social media and want to, do well in social. You got to go through the courses and also try to fully understand like the capabilities and the courses and all of the ins and outs of the jargons of the Facebook Blueprints, just to help you advance in your career as well. So, yes.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. So 3 tips. Angie will take you through it first, while I will try the golden butter cereal using my hands. Oh my goodness. Then after Angie finishes her 3 tips or 3 points, I will go ahead and speak with all the cereal, whatever in my mouth. Then Angie will try it for herself. And yeah.
Yay! Okay, so are you ready, Carol?
I don't use my hands. No, the Filipino when we can act.
Okay, so anytime you're ready. But before we get into this, thank you so much for always supporting us. If you're watching this video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on Instagram at Social Hits for more content on social media. And let's get into today's video.
Okay, starting.
Okay, so with Facebook Blueprint courses, the first point or the first tip is, what is Facebook Blueprint basically? So Facebook Blueprint is actually a free online learning platform where you can go in and understand how to better, like, for example, market and advertise your business on Facebook-owned products. So that would mean you get courses or free courses for like Facebook, for Instagram, for even for WhatsApp for business as well. So all of the Facebook-owned businesses or platforms are part of the Facebook Blueprint courses, where you can go there and understand a little bit about the platforms, understand a little bit about how to create content that stick, what are the best practices if you want to market your own products to your own consumers as well. And basically they have multiple topics and multiple different types of courses that they provide for free. And there is also a paid version which Carol will bring you through later. So a lot of times for, let's say, a basic introduction to the Facebook Blueprint courses, right, normally it would include things like advertising onto Facebook 101s. It's a lot of 101s as well, and it is very, very helpful and very, very informative for people who are, first starting out onto venturing into trying to market their products onto their Facebook platforms as well. So it really tells you the best practices for content creation, best practices for like media performance and recommendations or ad buys, how to create like term-stopping content, understand a little bit about the different platforms that are available with you. They even go as granular as like how to create like Instagram stories or like an IGTV video. Even let's say, for example, you want to create Facebook Lives, they even have courses to teach you how to do those. And it's really in very bite-sized content, so you don't feel like it is so drowning or it has so like an information overload, because they do have videos, they do have like knowledge checks and quizzes, so that they do make sure that when you go through the courses, you also understand and be able to apply that into your own business and your own marketing plans. So why should you go and try the Facebook Blueprint? Okay, so first and foremost, it is free. And of course, with these free courses and free tools, right, you can already get a pretty good understanding on the products that Facebook has. And of course, at the end of the day, you can also learn a lot more about understanding your own audience targeting. You can also understand how you can set up like your ads to target your audiences. You can also measure your campaign performance, and you can also learn a little bit more about how you can increase or make how you can better the creative that you are creating by some of the best practices within the markets. And what is very, very interesting as well, they have a lot of examples, basically real life examples from brands, from products that have run certain ads or certain campaigns that you can look through as well. And the beauty of this is it is also broken down into different markets. So let's say, for example, I am going to look at the Facebook Blueprint courses within the Malaysia region. I also get to look at some of the campaigns that may have run not just within Malaysia but within APAC and globally as well. So I can get a lot of inspiration from different brands in terms of how they run their campaigns through the Facebook Blueprint courses as well. So it's really up to you to navigate through the different types of courses that you want to go through in order for you to, understand a little bit more about how the whole Facebook family of apps work. And the third point is, what is Facebook Blueprint certification. Now, so there is a very big difference when it comes to the Facebook Blueprint courses and also the Blueprint certification. Of course, the certifications basically, as it means, you pay to go through tests to be a certified Facebook expert in that sense. So basically, it is a paid feature to showcase your expertise on very specific topics. So you can be certified as well on different Facebook owned app topics. So you could be Facebook certified, Facebook Blueprint certified for like ad buying or content marketing or content creation and so on. And it is also but it's basically an online exam that you go through to be certified to be a Wow, it's such a tongue twister. A Facebook Blueprint certified expert. So it is a paid feature. You pay to take the exam and it will have a 1-year validity. So it's quite similar to Google in a way. But at the end of the day, if you do want to make sure that you have some sort of like substance in your own like marketing capabilities for like social media or for Facebook specific, you can opt to be Facebook Blueprint certified and be able to provide these kinds of like learnings and recommendations to your future clients or even for your bosses and so on and so on. So it is entirely up to you in terms of whether you want to be certified or not. But as someone who is probably starting out for the first time, just go through the courses to try to understand a little bit more about how the Facebook family of apps work. Yes. And point number 4. Are you ready, Carol?
Okay, just so you know.
Is it spicy?
My level, oh yeah, it is a bit. Like,
no.
It's a nice spice. But knowing my level of spice, what you call that? Tolerance. It's not as high as Angie's. So it's burning a bit on my tongue now. I don't think you need it, to be quite frank, Angie. I don't think you need it.
I'm just gonna say that this Thai chili sauce gives me life. It's the only sauce that I used to eat my KFC with. So,
but I don't think you need it for this one. It's very flavorful. Okay, moving on to oh my god, I feel it burning in my tongue and my lips. So moving on. Okay. So Angie, Angie has already spoken about Facebook Blueprint courses, and she's also talked about she's also spoken about the certification. So another feature within Facebook Blueprint are programs. So it's actually interesting because especially for people who are not necessarily experienced in using Facebook for a business setting, sometimes it can get very, overwhelming. Okay, like which course should I take? Which certification should I go for? So the good thing about Facebook is that they actually have programs that they have offered. And in these learning programs, they suggest routes for you to take. So let's say you're a student who wants to learn more about Facebook advertising, you can take the student route. Let's say you work in an agency. So of course, the level of expertise needed from you is going to be a lot higher because you are going to be deemed as an expert in Facebook advertising. So the courses will be a lot different. Likewise, there are also courses available for charities and also for small businesses. So depending on what type of user you are on Facebook and your level of expertise, you can check the programs section. You can check the programs section to see which route or which direction or level you should be in. That way you don't have to think, okay, should I take all like 150,000 courses? Again, it will basically recommend to you which route is best for you and what you need. Now, moving on to the fifth point or fifth topic that we will talk about are suggested courses. So same thing for the learning programs. There's a lot of suggested courses out there. Sometimes even me as an advertiser, I've been advertising on Facebook for 5 years now. It can get overwhelming for me to get into Blueprint because there's just a lot of courses available. So I think first and foremost, before you even get to Blueprint or the moment you get to Blueprint, know what you want to learn in the first place. Because again, there's a lot of courses out there, and if you take every single one, you're just gonna quote unquote waste your time or waste your effort learning so many things that you don't necessarily need. So let's say you want to learn more about the different advertising objectives on Facebook. There's a specific course for that. Likewise, you want to learn all about how you can target an audience or your customers on Facebook. There's also a specific course for that. And again, like let's say I come from technically a social media background, but I also had to learn all about performance marketing or buying ads on Facebook. So there's also specific courses just for that. Because I guess I realized as well that digital marketing is so huge. You know, there's content marketing, there's paid performance marketing, there's also influencer marketing. So, I mean, kudos to you if you want to learn all the routes, but as much as possible, again, before you even get to Facebook Blueprint, know what your main goal is in learning from the platform, and that will help you identify which courses are best for you. Now, which leads me to my last point, personal experience with Facebook. Facebook Blueprint. It's actually been good. I am a certified Facebook Blueprint marketer for media planning and media buying. So I took my first exam with them back in September 2019. And I even got to go to the Facebook office here in Malaysia to take the exam. And again, this was pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, when people were still allowed to go to each other's offices to have meetings or to take exams. So to be quite frank, it was very scary because the thing is with Facebook Blueprint, to get certified, you need to get a passing score of 700 out of 1,000, I believe. And the thing is, you don't really know how they score it. Like until now, I've been reading so much about it. I still don't know how they score it. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, from my experience or from my knowledge, they ask you, I think, 60 questions, around 60 questions or less. And each item, I think, has a different score. So maybe this question is only 5 points worth. Then the next question can be 20 points worth. And all in all, this would lead to 1,000 points. So you need to get at least a passing score of 700 to be considered certified. And I remember when I took the exam, I think it was me and my team at that point. I think it was 10 of us or so. Only 2 of us passed. And the rest were like super close to 700, like they were getting 682, 695. It was so close, but even if you're so close, but you don't hit 700, you don't get certified. So I think that in a way is the sad part, because you study for so long and it's all online. I mean, it's all on a laptop, so it can get very disappointing if you don't pass. But then now, since the lockdown has happened and pandemic is still around, all of the courses, all of the exams, the certification or exams are all done online. So you schedule an exam with Pearson VUE, and basically when you take the exam, someone is actually watching you. I think it's someone from India who needs to check actually your surroundings. So she will ask you to lift your laptop. Can you scan your room? So she will see if there's anything that you should remove. Like let's say if she thinks your phone is too close, she will ask you to put it in a closet or put it in another room. Likewise, if she sees anything that is just remotely distracting or can be a way to cheat, like she will ask he or she will ask you to remove that item. So it's quite nerve-wracking in a way, but when you get your certification and when you pass, it's actually quite a nice feeling. And there are Facebook groups that actually welcome you into this group of certified Facebook professionals, and that's where you can discuss new updates on advertising, or if you have questions, you can also ask them. So it's a good support group as well. It's quite exclusive when you think about it, but it's good just to know that the experience of getting Blueprint certified is not just from you. It's a shared experience with a lot of people, which is nice. Also, you get a trophy. I don't have it with me right now, but just so you know, the trophy can be very fragile. I broke my first trophy. Like literally, I got it, then it fell. So, and that came all the way from the States, and I broke it apart. So yeah. Yeah, so before I end, Facebook also gives online trainings, like live online trainings. So you just sign up for it on the time that is available for you on your time zone. Then there's an actual speaker who teaches you something about Facebook, and you can tune in and also ask questions. So that's also cool. So that is Facebook Blueprint.
Yeah.
Yay! How'd you like it? Chicken. I think I have something on my teeth.
It's not too bad.
Right? I like it. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, not too spicy also though.
What?
So I can eat it with like my what do you call it? Thai chili sauce.
It's so spicy. Are you kidding me?
Well, it's not spicy.
No, I mean, like, I don't think you need anything with it.
So yeah, 6 tips quickly. We do hope that you guys enjoyed this particular episode. We still have more chicken here that we will enjoy after this. We do hope that
And I would have to say, not bad KFC. Like, I hope this is something you guys, I don't know, keep in your menu or maybe add every now and then. I like it.
yeah, we hope that you guys are keeping safe, enjoying all of your Chinese New Year goodies and ang paos from a safe distance. Maybe like us modified version on like Zoom or even on Google Hangouts because we can't be traveling. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Kongsi. Happy New Year. Oh, shoot. Happy New Year. Happy Valentine's.